Chapter 2. Sniff-Paw sat up on the trunk of the big tree that laid out in the clearing. Sniff-Paw put her head on her paws. "Hey, Small Paw!" Sniff-Paw turned and saw Sparktail, Buzzard-Heart, and Shadowfall. "My name is Sniff-Paw," Sniff-Paw mewed. She was so much smaller than the new warriors. "Yeah, and you're the size of a newborn kit," Buzzard-Heart laughed. Sniff-Paw sighed and padded away from her foster littermates. "Bye then, Tiny Paw!" Sparktail called after Sniff-Paw. Sniff-Paw padded to the fresh kale pile and picked up a mouse. Sitting down near the shadows, she ate the mouse. Sheep Whisker popped out of the warrior's den and padded to Sniff-Paw. "Hi, Sheep Whisker," Sniff-Paw mewed. "Good morning, Sniff-Paw," Sheep Whisker mewed. "I'm so proud of you becoming an apprentice." Sheep Whisker mewed. "Only if Amberwing could have seen you. I bet she's sad for you, not spending more time with you." "She was the only kin I had," Sniff-Paw mewed, sniffing. "Amberwing had joined StarClan 3 moons ago. She was hit by a monster while patrolling. The grief still hurt her, but not as bad as before." Sniff-Paw got up and padded to the apprentice's den. Her nest was so much bigger than her, she had to ask the elders for help to build it. It seemed Sniff-Paw hadn't grown at all. She was the size of a 1-moon-old kit still. "FireClan is attacking our territory! IceClan, fight!" Sniff-Paw heard and shot out of her nest. This was the first battle she would be in. She saw Swiftstar assigning cats into groups that would fight for IceClan. Sniff-Paw with Adderheart, Hazelblaze, One Paw, and Cloudleap. Swiftstar meowed and pointed her tail to the cats gathered up. "IceClan, follow me!" Swiftstar yelled and hurled herself. Every cat followed her. Sniff-Paw heard hisses and yells of alarm, then battle cries from her own clanmates. She saw what looked like 2 clans worth of cats. "IceClan, attack!" Yells and battle cries split the air. Her clanmates all faced the cat and fought hard. Sniff-Paw didn't notice the giant apprentice that stood in front of her. "I didn't know they sent kits into battle," the Tom growled and smirked. "I'm an apprentice, mouse brain." Sniff-Paw growled and lashed out a paw with claws unsheathed. She missed him by a mouse length. "Yeah, an apprentice the size of a kit." The Tom's growl made her think back to the days when Sparktail, Buzzard-Heart, and Shadowfall bullied her. Before Sniff-Paw could control her focus, the Tom had slammed into Sniff-Paw hard and made her hit a rock wall. Sniff-Paw tried to get up, but her leg buckled underneath her. She smelled blood on her ear and felt it drip down her face. The Tom was cornering Sniff-Paw, backing her into the corner, clawing at her violently. Sniff-Paw couldn't protect herself and fell to the ground. She felt the Tom jump onto her and shred her fur to pieces. Sniff-Paw heard shrieks and opened her eyes to see FireClan retreating. But the Tom on top of her didn't stop making wounds on her pelt. Sniff-Paw couldn't keep her eyes open because blood was pouring onto her face and flooding her eyes. Sniff-Paw gave up and laid on the floor. The Tom didn't stop clawing her until something hard slammed into him. "You already lost, Foxheart!" "Sheep Whisker!" Sniff-Paw heard the Tom cry out and ran away. Paws ran over to her, and a cat screamed. Sniff-Paw couldn't open her eyes. She had no strength left to move a muscle. "Heavy Cloud, come quick! Sniff-Paw's hurt!" a Tom yelled. Sniff-Paw heard light paws run over to her and shriek. "Pine Step, Tawny Pelt, help her up! Hurry!" Sniff-Paw was lifted off the ground. Her small tail was on fire, and her ears felt like all the blood was going out of them. Sniff-Paw couldn't open her eyes. She felt something push against her and let out a helpless groan. She was too small to fight in this battle. Sniff-Paw heard Swiftstar meow.